Dumelang. Sanbonani dumelang di Macherone. Yeah. God is good. All the time. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Or a man who has touched so many lives, healed so many souls, end up being in prison for almost 40 days. A situation that was not supposed to happen. And I heard Lord Kenalipina, I'm trending out there, I'm singing. I didn't know I was an artist. And being a father, being a man in South Africa, it's a very painful thing. It feels emotional. I'm glad that my two sons are here. I can just find that. So, I never wanted my children to be known because I was avoiding a lot. In their lives, they never had a good time with their father. He's been there saving lives and doing a lot. But being straight to the point, Gore, we were threatened in my house. But court order, without a court order, without a warrant. Every time they feel bored, they will come. It is 3 years now this thing being happening. We report to the police, it's not happening. I've been provoked. And it's known that I have armed security forces. But we never use them because we are family. This son of mine, when Remutus Ansa Mahadi was 20 years old, all his children, when they were born, they were with him. And they were with me in my house. It's so sad or Mosa today, my daughter-in-law, a month. You know, in Africa, we have this respect of honoring the dead. Just to mourn. Her children, there's been a fight for her children. I've just heard, I never saw it. Or one of the family members, Sahar Khalil, went on this media houses saying they were not responsible, they are not fit. Mosa was fought for abantwana bakhe. Aphuqwa abantwana. And we have heard even on the media, Mechadi, Abuore, they've been trying for years to put me behind bars. What is funny? I'm not the father of the kids. This is the father. But I'm the one who's been put behind bars. I'm the one who is demanded from Isapoti Alabantwana. They need to take the children and I must give them the money. Because I build houses, I help people, but I fail to give them money. Before Musa died, she opened a kidnapping case against her own mother because her first daughter was taken. Social workers were told, these guys are on drugs, their children are dirty, they came to our home, they found a decent home. And it failed with the social, and then they were blamed that they are corrupt. MBHORO bribed them. On the 2nd, I was not given this opportunity. They came saying, on Monday, don't go to school. We are sending people there. We are going to break your necks. We are going to kill you. We are connected with Department of Education, high-ranking officers. Prosecute, there's nothing you're going to do. You are finished. There is a place I called Home of Wonders where people come who are sick, who consult with me and who are partnering with me in the ministry. They were stamping on the grass. You have seen in the videos. That grass is expensive. It's an artificial grass. They're saying it's a municipality area. We reported to the Albertine police station that can you please stop this? They say court order. I can't open a court order against Bakgotsi Baka because we have to look at the interest of the children. Now, if I really open, and it's the first time now I open the case on the 2nd, I knew that they need the family that side, we are needed this side. And I'm sorry that some words came out badly. The court said I shouldn't talk about witnesses. I'm not talking about witnesses. I'm talking of the family issue and the things I said on the media. I don't know who the witnesses are in the case. I respect the rule of law. And then my lawyers will help me where I will make a mistake. I don't want to be. We prayed, God healed her. Now today she leads a campaign to ban the church taking Bana out of their school classes. The bus is parked at the police station to ban the church. For what? They say it's a community. And when I went to school there, we were unarmed. It was 2:20. The school goes at what time? 2 o'clock. We arrived there. I called revival. I even used the language, I won't use it anymore now. I said, where the hell are you? We are looking for you all over here. I'm worried now that it's past 2 years and call me. I told him, before you go to school, report. And don't, when you go to Katong North Police Station, if they can know that you are with me, they will not open the case. Because every time there are cases, there's a gang that came and shot in the church. And the police never helped us. We were helped by General Kumal, instructing them to open the case. You know, those who say my address, they don't know. The high-ranking officers who are here, Colonel Sifoloshi, knows my house. He's been in my house. He drank coffee in my house. With the instruction of the general, the head of of the detectives in Katlehong, he's been in my house 4 times. The secretary of General Kumalo, Captain Van Veek, he's been in my house on those cases. For these cases, I'm shocked where people were shot, where I was shot at. These high-ranking officers, up to today, no one is arrested. But for going to the school, you know what, even if I died, you remember, son, the slogan we used to say? We used to say, we stick together for life. We are family, we are one. We take care of our own and we extend a helping to others. When I saw those little kids, that first child that they mentioned, I don't want to mention his name, they said he's chronically ill. He's been sent for tests. He's not chronically ill. It was a lie. The whole country know that my grandson has got a chronic illness. For what? And mentioning his name. Now, he said to me, Ntate, we thought or lot. Every time I called, when are you fetching us? We were with you. Why are you letting these people? So I said to them, son, Muraka, let's take you back. My son has to beg, but mistress, to see his own children. But Mrs. Webster, Koskolong. Someone is not the direct grandmother, the sister to the grandmother. It's sad. When I went there, Banaban Tabela, the parents, they were around 20 kids. They talk, Tamila Shapiwa, oh kidnap Baba, Habansa Babua. Hey, now I'm beginning to, who is that? When I got in there, hey, Kyautra, Waliwa, Pa, come on, no, Vincent, my children, these are my children.
You were saying, these are my children, I can die for them.
And he as a father wants to die for his kids. Me as a father want to die for my son. Everybody wants to die. And when I go there, they beat me. I won't mention the whole thing. It's the case issue. When I get in there, the man, they are beating him. When I saw his face like this, I said, no, I'm calling a backup. I didn't bring my real security. You know I have security forces. You know I have guns. I wouldn't go there to the kids, to unarmed women, because these are 6 people. Now they were added, they were about 8 or 9. Now they say the whole country is fighting me. When I get there, what will you do as a journalist, as a father? I said, I'm going there, we're gonna get guns, and I'm going to, but I have to scare them. I'm going to do this and this. And then, when they hear that, they pull him to he will talk for himself. Dragged, beaten. So we ran. I nearly collapsed. I'm an old man. I'm 56, by the way. You know, we ran there. Retola Tuso. He gets a replica to make sound, and we didn't do it. To go back, what time is it now? Say about 3 now. Kids are no more there, but everybody's told him MBHORO went there, trespassing, whatever. There's no, we go there. When they see me, and then he was locked in there. I sat there on that thing. When I try to shoot with the phone, they come attacking. Then I say, you dare touch me, I will do this to you. I have a song now. Now, seeing him there, to be honest, they must be thankful that I'm a prophet. I will have slashed them. But in my heart, I was praying, oh my God, I pray that they don't come closer. They don't realize that I'm just scaring them. I'm not going to harm them. In my heart, let them just go away. They come like flies. And then he's given, and I say to him, son, if I give you this panga, do you promise you won't hit this person? I thought that guy was a security. He's a deputy principal. Then I forgive him. He was told there's a court order. And this guy is no more. Now, in the whole thing, we had to get out. Stones are thrown. I took it from him. That replica. And by the way, that thing was malfunctional. I tried to do something, it's not doing anything, and then I said, okay, what I need to do now? I tell them, I said, the law says if you throw those stones, and they're throwing stones, we have kids. They're crying. And now there's a CCTV camera right in the school. They are not providing it. It shows only me running with a gun. It doesn't show them beating him, kicking him, and the young boy was hit on the head, and then the was kicked. The hand was, it just did there, and then it did to him. The kids, when I came back, they were no more crying. They were traumatized. So I am glad I went to jail, because that's a father. If I didn't do it, this young man would have been dead. They said you are not living here alive, and he was prepared, Leonore, no. We go out, we run from this side. There is a car, Erinkang, Irisaka, to another car. When we arrived, I left 1,000 rand, the doors are open. Those guys, they are taking money, they are 2 Nyaope guys. The total number of the people who were fighting were around 9, 8. We had to run out. And then we took off. We went to the police station at 20 to 4. Quarter to 4, we are there, we are not getting assistance. We call the people by General Kumalar Nelembona, Colonel Jam Jam. We get assisted. We arrived there, quarter to 4. Guess what? Before 5, we were told, you're all arrested, there's going to be counter charges. Anyone, Otto Tangmo, is not living. So, but we ended up being the one who was getting arrested. I was told to go and fetch because the Colonel Kumbi realized this is not a real gun. He says, go to a suspect who is a dangerous criminal. Go and fetch that gun. Or tell your bodyguard. I said, no, I don't want him to handle it. Because I don't want this man. I don't want to say whether he's a bodyguard or not for now. I wanted to take it from him because I'm his father. If there's any charge, any jail, it must come to me. I'm peeling abanye abantu. So, to make it short, I was stopped and beaten by Nkosan. I go back to the station commander, hey, oh no, that cannot happen. When she goes out, she gets assaulted. There's a criminal case against Nkosana Onajwan. I get about sort of disclose it to the witness. I don't know who is a witness in the case. But I'm telling but Bagbabuleting the case. I've opened cases, they are not arrested. Now the young man assaults the station commander and tells him, you touch me, you'll see. I've got big guys. You don't know who you're messing with. The station commander was pushed, Lena or whatever, and then Ashapwaga, there had to be 5-6 police handling the car. Then it was another problem. Later I get assaulted again. Come on, charge office, but you are not living a life. So, by Billy and Rabetsu, these people.
Sorry. Time is over.
All right.
Okay. Time is over.
Just few questions.
More questions. It's over.
We haven't asked any questions.
Now, kibutsitse di lawyer tsa ka hore for case yaka, can I say about my case? I'm not talking about the case that we're in here. I'm talking about the incident. I'm not talking against anyone. I'm talking about what happened and the cases we opened, and these people are not arrested. So all I'm saying now, check about Kemise. Angikhulumi ngamagama manje. Ngicela ukuthi mamela ke kopa ntho ena ke kopa ntate e qetella a ke mention mabitso ke bua hore hona jwale I am not talking about the people who opened a case or witnessing or whatever. I am relating to what you have seen in the media, how it started and where I need justice. And hona jwale there's a young man on Ertorian, nka se tshole bitso la hae. Ha ne ba mokga a na tsho le matso re bile le ena ra bua is a family member or ka re ena mono bona jwalo o so protectwa ke rona batho ba banyaope. We are a family. Re ke bueng lentswe le one. I have no interest of punishing the family gangs that attack me. I want to see peace and reconciliation. I have no interest of harming. That tent is nothing. We are the house of God. We are the church. I am MBHORO. And I can do a lot. If we can consider Banaba, Babanyani, and make peace. But ba apologize ka di wrongs tse ba di entseng. Now I'll call you Kitol Bulela Kamotronkong or Ronole Juan Kitswakai. You need to hear that will shake South Africa. Whatever you do, don't get caught. And whatever you do not do something that will get you caught. So just a minute. My son, I'm happy that you were protected. You have seen God. Will have been dead. Believe you me, church, you'll have been heard that MBHORO dies in prison. You'll hear about that. Prison is not a joke. But we have seen God. So all I'm saying now, as we go out on bail, I'm not in any campaign of harming anyone, of revenging on anyone. But as I go tomorrow, here's my last word. Media ke tlo etsa hantle nako ne le ntshwarele. I honor you where you will have enough questions, where you will have a media briefing, you will get time to ask. I'm willing to cooperate. You don't want to be an enemy of the media, right? Yeah.
You feel wrong who you are free now? Being free?
I am happy that I am out to build this country, to build our families, to build our grandchildren, to build South Africa, and to show who the love conquers hate. And to do the work of God. And I'm glad that my son and both of them, I was able through God to protect them on our way and in there and coming out. I was more worried about them. And I'm glad that the court, in the other court, ruled in the favor of my son, or the children are his, and no one has any right. So, in other words, anything that was pertaining the kids, the other court has made it clear what is happening, but the final, there's an interim court order. So, Nikirata Hore, it has changed my family, it has changed my children to take me more serious, to take God more serious, and I've told them to love their kids the way I love them. And that's it. So nekere holona, I will make time because the tlamele ro bula the case tomorrow. Obane mo Katlong Police State, Katlong South, Hadinkiwi. Up to now, the reason why I relate a story cell, it's in relation with the cases that needs to be open. The ones that are open, you must know, my cars are being trashed. Di robi ilwe, di tubi ilwe, di kolwe itse itu. And we denied medical attention. We're not given medical. It was not given medical. It was hell. But God has been good to us.
So how did you cope in prison? Because since you are saying that it was difficult.
Nekere, I will answer one and then get Zamai. In prison, I'm a worshiper. You saw me. I was worshiping there. I worship God. I was in His presence. And His presence changed the prison, changed the prisoners, changed everything, and taught me the real life out there. And yeah, my being in God, even if I was just saying that I was not arrested for preaching Christ. And people thought I was capable of that. I have not even a single case where I shot a person or where I stabbed a person. I am not a violent person, but hey, security, thank you. That's why I didn't take live ammunition and serious security there, because you don't negotiate with them. They do what they have to do. But for now, Kamudimoke survivile and Boxback prison, you can ask them. They will tell you. From now, I'm a friend of the criminals, ex-convicts, convicts. You call them bad guys, you call them. There are many people who are there can. There are many people who short temper who did things that they regret of. So the prisoners are human, and it's hard there. So now, Boxback prison is going to be my second home. I'm going to go there in a different way. And someone say, "Ungaskhohlwa, but anekifihla." Bawujeza straight but yena. Ngathi ngeyidali zakho zaselokishini la akunamfundisi la usubaba uMBHORO wena. Yewena. But God did wonders.
In Katlehong.
Are
you concerned about what happened in the community in Katlehong when you were behind bars?
I was just praying that people who love me don't attack the people who banned the church because they could see them. I was praying and sending any message where I could. Hore, let's calm down. Don't harm anyone. Don't touch anyone. Leave it to God, because we will only conquer by love.
Do you forgive them?
Right? Let me control it.
I
now.
do. I have no bitterness. I have nothing.
Let me control it now. Just hold on.
Ai bana o tla utla taba ya bona, but bana ba sekolo
And then just to clarify, the article the boys.
no ho na le batho ba family gang ba ba bolelletseng from the 5 Harbula case. All the cases we have opened, they are not entertained. Then oh e o qetela phone ya ka lona jwale is taken hore ke ska communicator le province e reng ha o ba le mathata hona le maponisa ba re thusa, and that's what that. So hona jwale se ba re ke tsamaye, unfortunately, but no ne ke tshosa ba kapa river ba mkapa ba mo shapa ba mo drega ba mo kwalla ka mo. It's wrong to abduct. It's wrong to assault the father of the children. It's wrong to drag a person and lock him in there and beat him. It's wrong. So what I did, I just sent a panga. No one was harmed on my side, on their side. No one was beaten. No one was done anything.
Thank you.
But on
It's
I
over.
want peace.
It's over. Thank you.